right, we're here again at the New Jersey Conference Youth and Young Adults Coordinators Training, and I'm here with our director. So one of the questions I would like to ask you, Pastor Carl, is why do you feel as if the coordinators trainer is important and necessary in our conference?
So what happens is many times in many conferences, they push the responsibilities of what a coordinator should do. However, if you don't understand the philosophy behind the ministry, the biblical aspect of it, the foundation, then it's not going to really help you to do it correctly. So what we do in our training, we use a system called the predictable outcome strategy. So we talk about the biblical foundation. Here in our conference, it's based on discipleship and spiritual gifts. Then we also talk about how to confront issues when they come, roadblocks. After that, how to plan your vision and your mission, how to do proper recruitment, and then also what are the essentials that you need to make the ministry successful and also as a leader. And then finally, how do you apply these things into the role that you've been asked to do by God? We don't tell you that that's your calling. We acknowledge that that's your calling.
Thank you for sharing with us how the structure and strategy of, and the reason why we have this coordinators trainer is to help others, as you mentioned, not to have them go out blindsided, but that they're trained to be able to facilitate and make disciples for Christ. And so we actually have a few of our new coordinators today, and we have Sarah here on my left, and we have Isabella on my right, and we're going to ask them their view of what they've experienced today at this coordinators, what they've learned, what they enjoy, and what they can share with others about the coordinators to join our coordinators team here at the New Jersey Conference Youth and Young Adults Department. Sarah, how did you enjoy today's event training?
It was lovely. First of all, I must say I love the fact that we put our time and efforts to come here because it's a little cold, especially Sunday. But also I love the training because everything is focused on how to properly coordinate the zones that you've been selected to lead out and how to effectively communicate between you and the directors as well as the state coordinators and pastors. One more thing that was very important is the fact that this training is focused on selecting the qualified leaders, not just based on connections or who people you know, but knowing that they can do the work because they have the knowledge, one, which is why we do the trainings, two, because they have the purpose. So I loved it.
I like that you mentioned that they're qualified, which is why you both have been selected. It is a process, so just to let others know that it is a rigorous process. We just don't select anyone, but we take the recommendations and we vet them through the process to see if they will be qualified to be coordinators and leaders in our conference. And so I'm also going to ask Isabel her view of today's training as well.
Okay, so kind of to just piggyback based on what Sarah said, I think not only did we learn a lot of training methods and kind of how to gather and bring people together, I think it was really good how we kind of got some pinpoints on connecting with the directors as well as other zones and kind of just try to find different training methods and ways to kind of bring everyone together and also finding a way, let the youth know that, the church is for them and that they're free to be comfortable, and also trying to find different activities that we can plan to kind of align the youth with different spiritual goals and make sure that they grow closer with Christ.
And so that is our goal here at New Jersey Conference. We are here to make young people disciples for Christ, and we know that we have many more activities that our directors planning for us here at New Jersey Conference. Thank you.